Hey everybody, Bill Whyte. We are back for yet another round of White House relief songs. This would be suite number 16 that we're going to put up on the Facebook page today, and I sure hope that you've been enjoying those. I'm wearing my, look at this, I'm wearing my Carthage, Texas t-shirt today. Carthage, Texas, nearly the hometown of my great friend Linda Davis. She's from there, and if you don't know, if you've never been, that's in East Texas. They have the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame there, and Linda is a member of that Hall of Fame, and I've had the pleasure of playing there at least twice that I can remember. It's just a really special place to play music in because of all the history and all the great artists that we all know about, country music artists that are in that Hall of Fame. George Strait and the Gatlin brothers and Kenny Rogers and Linda Davis. So hi to Linda and her husband Lang. I play in a trio called Evening in the Round with them when we can. And as soon as this is over, we can't wait to get back on stage and come entertain you again, and maybe to back out to Carthage, Texas again. And so hello to Carthage, Texas, to all of Linda's family and friends out there. I hope you're getting to watch this too. Now on top of my head, I'm wearing the Grand Canyon Railway baseball cap. I've got to play on that railway a couple of times. That, like everything else, is shut down right now. Nobody's riding the train from Williams, Arizona on Route 66 to the beautiful south rim of the Grand Canyon, where entertainers like me get to be on the train and go car to car and entertain some of the tourists that come from all over the world to go see that great big old ditch in the ground, as my friend Roger Naylor likes to say, out in Cottonwood, Arizona. So my theory is if you're a songwriter, singer, and you get out and entertain, if you do it enough and enough years like I've done, you never have to buy clothes again. You know, you just wear what they give you, and that's what I'm wearing today. So one of the great things for me about putting these videos up and these songs that I wrote or helped write is I get to brag some about my friends and some of my talented co-writers that I get to write with. And today I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Lisa Shaffer Stone and her husband Kevin and their 3 little kids. They are quarantined on their beautiful 200-acre farm in northern Kentucky, just across from Cincinnati. Lisa was here for a lot of years, was a Lyric Street artist, one of my favorite country singers and one of my favorite people. So Lisa and Kevin and the kids, we're giving you a big old shout out from Nashville, Tennessee today. Years ago, Lisa had a writing camp over in Gatlinburg, and her dad owned a cabin there, and he gave up his cabin. We had a couple of cabins there, and Lisa invited a bunch of songwriters over a couple of weekends, and I got to go one of those weekends. And I can remember Steve Dean was in that camp, and Will Nance and Tony Stampley, and there's some other folks that I'm forgetting. But one day in Tim's cabin, I had this song for an idea, and I sat down at the kitchen table there with Lisa and with Will Nance, and we wrote a song called Some Things Don't Go Together. Well, we wrote it where Lisa actually did a demo recording of it that sounds like $1 million bucks. But shortly after that, I was recording a live comedy song CD at the Bluebird Cafe, and I rewrote our own words and pretty much killed our own song. So I'm going to do you the funny version of the song that day that we wrote in camp. And what's interesting is I was just listening to it, and some of the lyrics are outdated. So I've tweaked a couple of the lyrics here so that it still works for you. So here you go, check this song out. Jack Daniels on Cheerios, Michael Jackson in a real nose, mayonnaise on pumpkin pie, redneck and the queer eye guys. Some things don't go together, blue skies and stormy weather. Some things just aren't meant to be, like you and me. Like a sumo wrestler in a real tight buns, the Tiger King in the Mensa Club, Ozzy Osbourne and George Strait, a New York cabbie from the USA. Some things don't go together, blue skies and stormy weather. Some things just aren't meant to be, like you and me. Then the fiddles would come in here. You can see, I'm short fiddles. Last verse. Break dancing with the do-side-do, a white guy with an afro, a bunch of mimes and a sing-along, Martha Stewart in a leopard thong. Some things don't go together, blue skies and stormy weather. Some things just aren't meant to be, no sir, like you and me. Some things just don't go together, like the quarantine and you and me, kind of all in the same box right there. White House Relief song number 16. Thank you, Lisa Shaffer and Will Nance, for writing that very fun song with me years ago over in Gatlinburg. You guys stay safe and keep on laughing.